Hey, if you're watching this video, then you're more likely a software developer, software engineer who was recently let go, fired from your previous position. And it can be very challenging, hard, difficult. It can be an emotional time that you're going through. Today, we're going to talk about 5 different things that you need to do as you're looking for your next position. Guess what? I have been in this position before, and losing a job is never easy. And especially if you lost a job that you really liked and you did some meaningful work that you were really excited about, but for some reason, one reason or another, they let you go. I want to share with you some key things that I think every software developer or engineer that was recently let go from a job, what they need to remember as they're looking for their next position. The very first thing that I want to share with you, and I want to encourage you and urge you, it can be very hard and very challenging not to do, but do not beat yourself up. There are many reasons why people are let go. Sometimes they may have made a mistake, or just because, it could be a misunderstanding at their job or something. But especially in the climate that we're in right now, a lot of people are losing their job due to the economy. And it can be very easy to begin to beat yourself up, to say, man, why did they let me go? I was a really good employee. And I was one of the best coders that they had. Why would they let me go? Oh, just because you were let go does not mean that you necessarily did anything wrong. Sometimes it can be as simple as if, your company, they had a very bad quarter, and the owner of the company, they have their boat payment that they have to make, and they had to let some people go so they can make that boat payment. Sometimes it has nothing to do about you whatsoever. It's all about the numbers. And unfortunately, you got caught up in it and they had to let you go. It is for this reason that during this time, as you're looking for a new position, that you remain and stay positive. You're going to have some challenging days, but if you can remain positive, you'll go through this period of time, a whole lot easier. All right, guys. Sometimes I've seen it before. You may be in this position where you say, why did they let me go? That's one of the best employees that they had. I don't have a job anymore. Who am I? I'm nothing without my job. Guys, your job is not your identity. You are more than what you do, the functions that you provide, or the solutions that you create for your employer or your clients. You are more than that, and do not allow yourself to associate your identity with who you are with your job. The next thing I want to encourage you to do, as tedious as it is, as frustrating as it can be to fill out the paperwork, to go through the process, is to file for unemployment as soon as possible. Waiting could delay your benefits, and depending on what state you're in, you have different requirements, things that you may need to do in order to obtain unemployment benefits. So I highly encourage you, if you're going to apply for unemployment, to do so as soon as possible. Okay, so we all want to be successful. You want to be successful. You want to get that new position. So the very first thing that I want to encourage you to do is to set yourself up for success. The ways you can do that is, first and foremost, take care of yourself. Go to the gym, work out. Do not allow yourself to become unhealthy. And this is important because oftentimes our health insurance is tied to our place of employment. You don't know how long it's going to be before you may obtain a new position. And so you want to remain as healthy as possible. Going to the gym, eating right, exercising. It's going to help you from a mental perspective, but it's also going to help you from a health perspective as well. You also want to utilize your network. We all have had great people that we worked with throughout our career. This is a great time to talk to past recruiters, people that have helped you to obtain jobs in the past. Let them know, hey, I'm in the job market. I'm looking for this type of role. I would love to see if this would be something that you could help me with. Talk to some of your colleagues who are in the industry. Let them know that you're looking as well. Sometimes they can be a valuable resource in gaining a new position, a new role at another company. The next thing you want to do is to every single day, as much as possible, you want to make sure that you're putting out new applications, applying for positions, utilizing many of the different sites that are out there, to go put your application out there, and even begin to look in some places that are maybe seem unconventional. Some of those unconventional companies out there, a lot of them they need IT professionals as well. So set yourself up for success, utilize your network, talk to past recruiters, take care of yourself, and make sure that you're applying each and every day for a new position. All right, this is also another great time to learn something new, grow as a software developer. You know, working in the IT field for over 20 plus years, I can tell you this from experience. There is always something new that you can learn. Take that time out to learn a new programming language, learn a new framework, learn a new technology, update your skills, and make sure that your resume is up to date. Take the time out to be able to update your resume to learn some new skills to prepare for your next position. All right, guys, so I know from experience that losing a job is never easy. It can be very challenging. It can affect you emotionally. It can affect your self-esteem. It can even affect you from a health perspective if you are not diligent to take care of yourself. But I just want to encourage you, let you know, hey, do not beat yourself up. Stay positive and, keep applying. You're going to find another position. Don't worry about competition. Don't worry about all these other different things. Yes, there is competition. And especially right now in 2025, there are a lot of people in the job search a portion of their career, and they're searching for a new position at this time. But that does not mean that you will not find another position. So I hope these tips that I've shared with you are helpful as you're looking for a new position as a software developer in 2025. And I would love to hear if there was some things that I left out that you would like to share with everyone right here on the channel. Hey, leave something in the comments section. Would love to hear some other tips or advice you may have for someone in the IT field, someone working as a software developer who's lost their job in 2025, and you believe it would help them to greatly assist them in obtaining a new position. As always, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on our next video. Blessings.